People treating people badly because of what they look like? Because of how much money they have? Are you guys out of your freaking minds? I've always felt so out of place in this world. You might see me as a less the girl who's outgoing, the one that likes to hear other people out and have conversations and is goofy and seems very expressive and even sometimes vulnerable, but I choose not to share everything, right? You guys don't always know everything going on, and you guys might think you know a lot about me or everything, but there's so much more to me, like onions with layers. But I've always felt disconnected and like out of place. And that's also why I was put on medication I didn't need, because I just told the psychiatrist I felt different, but in reality, and she thought there was something wrong mentally, but in reality, it was the growing pains and just being a person that feels things a lot. When I look at the world, when I look at people, I want to know more than just what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food. Oh, let's go to bowling. Let's go bowling. Let's go to a restaurant. No, I want to know more about who they really are, what makes them the way they are, and what they really think of things. So this is floss, and we just take the floss, not think much of it. But when you really look at it, do you ever ask where does it come from? Who made this? Who thought of this? Why they thought of this? Have you ever thought of stuff like that? A lot of people go in this world not thinking twice about the things they do, or not worrying about how what they're going to do is what they do is going to affect them long term or other people long term. That's why for so long I felt really out of it, like out of place, out of place in this world, because I was not satisfied with just one worded answers. I wanted to know more. I was a very curious child. I still am a curious person and a curious child at heart, but I wasn't the type of person that liked small talk. Instead of asking what's your favorite color, where's the weather, or what's the weather where you're at, or what did you eat today, what about why do you feel the way you do? Tell me more about your inner world. Why do you do the things you do? And more questions to try to get to hear somebody's inner mind, and to try to figure out why they do the things they do. That's what I really think it means to get to know somebody. Because the small talk for me gets boring over time. And that's why I felt out of place, because when I'd be around people, it was always a superficial talk. And it gets to a certain point where it just gets exhausting. Even though the questions might seem simple and easy to answer, it just gets exhausting. Because you want to go deeper, you want to know more. But you don't get it out of some people. But hey, that's okay, that's them, right? But for me, I wanted to know more. And to other people, it might be like vulnerability, because they're not used to sharing that. They're not used to sharing this with other people. Or they were loving, kind, deep people that wanted love and wanted that, but they feel like they can't be like that anymore because they're going to get eaten up in this world, dog eat dog world. And they felt as though they got to suppress all that and put on this front and do things in a way that is transactional and benefits them. Because I see it. I think that's a big coping mechanism. People really do want love. They do want comfort. They do want peace, but they don't know how to get that, or they feel like it's not there anymore, so they do the complete opposite. I see it. It's a coping mechanism that is sad, because we get so hurt from people, and then we feel like we gotta minimize ourselves, we gotta shrink, or this vivid, rich inner world is just not as vivid anymore. If you're like that out there, where you feel out of place and you feel like you have a deep inner world and you feel overstimulated by the world, you're not alone. I know how you feel, and you feel out of place. And I get it. You don't value chasing money, chasing status, chasing fame, chasing all this stuff, and being okay with having vices and having these kinds of problems. And a lot of people put their worth and identity on the physical stuff they have, on how many people like them. No. As somebody who believes in God, our identity is in Christ, in God. But it is also not, even if you don't believe in God, it is not in the world, because it changes all the time. People can come and go. People can like and then dislike you. People can lose their house, their cars, their jobs. They can lose that kind of stuff. So now you don't have an identity anymore. Now you're stripped of who you are, and now you're worth less. Is a homeless person worth less than a billionaire? Maybe in some people's eyes. But as a human and with their value, are they worth less? Because some of you guys sit here and judge people based off of that stuff, based off what they look like, based on what they have. Is this what we should be doing? Is this what we should be doing in this world? I'm talking to you guys right now. Is this what we should be doing? Because that could happen to you. If you're somebody that has it all, that has everything, you could lose it like this. You could lose it like that. And do you want people to treat you like trash now? Genuine question. Because that's why. That's one of the reasons I felt out of place. Because people put too much of value on what people look like. I don't care what you look like. I'm still going to hold the door for you. I'm still going to treat you kindly. What is this? People treating people badly because of what they look like? Because of how much money they have? Are you guys out of your freaking minds? You know why this pees me off? You don't get to treat people differently because of what they look like, or treat them like crap because of what they look like or what they have, or because they don't benefit you. Look at how people treat others that they can't leech off of. Do they discard them, or do they treat them with respect? I just want to know. That's why I felt out of place in this damn society, that they just value all the superficial crap. I'd be in rooms of people, quiet. I'd be quiet. I don't know what to say. And I don't want to participate in this stuff, or rooms of people. I've been in group chats, rooms with people gossiping, putting people down, making fun of people. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Is that what makes you feel better? Is that what makes you feel better? And you expect me to participate? I don't know where your morals and values are, but they're not here for me. Sorry. Why don't you focus on yourself instead of trying to put other people down? I'm angry now. Because who in your right mind, who taught you that this was okay? Are you a child? Are you a child that still has to grow? Are you a child? Because some adults out here acting like kids. I already feel like I'm blunt on this channel. Let me be more blunt. Let me be clear and blunt. It's so sad how insecurity can make people be so judgmental, be so shallow, be so critical. This can be fixed. Insecurity can be healed. It's not easy, but it can be healed. But not through these ways. Not through these ways. Everyone has worth. Everyone has value. I sort of feel like I'm going off on a tangent. But this all ties into the title. Because I felt out of place in this world. Because I wasn't going to participate in shallow, degrading kind of conversations about other people, about other groups of people. I'm not this way. So people are out here putting other people down, being degrading. It's like, that's why I don't even engage. Because what am I going to say? Who am I to who am I out here to act like I'm above everybody and talk down on everybody all the time? No. I mean, some of you guys already think that way somehow. But I'm not this way. But I'm not this way. And I'm not going to prove anything to you. I'm not going to prove anything to you. And if you're a real one that gets it, I'm sorry if you feel all this pressure from me. But when I get passionate, I get passionate. And it pees me off. I was silent for so long. Sometimes you're not silent anymore. Like, I'm done. I'm done being quiet about this stuff. So that's what it really is. That's what it really is. That is why I felt out of touch with society. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. And I want to know down below what you guys think, if you felt this way too. Bye, guys. God bless.